Yes, 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 yes. You're welcome, you're welcome, you're welcome. Yeah, this is the face of the guy Zion that's been telling you about learning an high income skill, learning how to supply written content to foreign companies, that has been sending messages to the group. This is my face. You can check out it. Yes, 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 yes. So let's get straight into the webinar. So what you want to do quickly is you want to tell me your name and where you're watching this live webinar from. Yeah, your name and I am Zion. I'm watching this webinar from Lagos. I am Deborah. I am watching this live webinar from Kwara State. Just tell me. And then quickly, you want to set your video quality to 720p. Very important. So you can see my screen because I'm about to project my screen. So you can see my screen clearly. So you can see my screen clearly, and then you want to cut out every form of distraction because the next 30 to 45 minutes will be very, very massive for you. I mean, by the time you are done with this webinar, you would know that, oh, finally, I have found gold mine. This is where I need to lock in. This is the opportunity I need to bury my head and make good results for myself and transform things around for me, for myself this year. Now, not only will this opportunity work for you, it will work for you and your loved ones. It is something that you will start pitching to them. That is how massive this opportunity is. Yes. So set your video quality to 720p. Tell me where, okay, from Lagos. Tell me where you're watching this live webinar from and your name and where you're watching this live webinar from. From Lagos, outside the country. Interesting. Yeah, 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 yeah. I love this. I love this. I love this energy. So let's get straight into it. Now, number one thing I want you to understand is that you are not here by mistake. God has ordained your steps to actually join this live webinar. That's number one. I mean, you can, this webinar is not recorded, and then you can just receive a call, or maybe you have one or two things to do, and that's it. That's how we just miss out of this webinar. So there's a reason why everything has just worked for you to be at this webinar, and you're going to see it very soon because this opportunity will be gold mine to you. All right, so let's get straight into it. Yeah, if you can see my screen and you can hear me clearly, just put it in the comment section. I can see your screen, I can hear you clearly. All right, so you just go straight into it. Yes, we have quite, then get your pen and paper. Yeah, we have quite a number of grounds to actually cover today. Yeah, sure. We have quite a number of things. I mean, I need to explain to you so you can understand how this works and how you can start getting good results with it. So, what I'll be sharing with you today is how you can earn 500 to $1,500 monthly supplying written content to foreign companies with just your smartphone. How you can earn that amount supplying written content with just your smartphone. Yeah. So I'm going to show you the exact strategy that has brought contracts worth $1,000 for over 700 people. This is a system that we have been using over and over and over again, and has been working. And my name is Idowu-Agida Zion. For those that are just getting to know me by for so right now in Nigeria, everything is falling apart. Prices are increasing. I mean, this is something everyone can attest to. Almost daily rise, rent, fuel, even pure water. Rent. Don't let us talk about rent. Don't let us not talk about that one in today's webinar because the amount landlords are charging for total package for rent and the yearly rent. No, let's not talk about that one. Fuel. Oh my God. I don't know where we're going in this country. And the cost of transportation, the cost of living is high. I mean, maybe your salary, that's if you have one, it is not increasing, or maybe it's not even enough. Companies are firing people left and right. In fact, recently I heard about two banks. I don't know if it's only in Lagos that they were letting off some staffs. I don't know, it's a common thing with banks anyways, but yeah, a lot of things are happening, and maybe you've tried every online business and it is not working. You feel stuck, you feel frustrated, like nothing is working for you financially. Well, you are not alone. I was once exactly where you are, and I can tell you that by the time we are done with this webinar, you will see where you can lock in, like close your window, close your door, and just focus on it and see how you can get substantial results for yourself. Now, so if you're struggling now, or if you just want more, 30 to 45 minutes will be the most important of your entire life. That's why I want to cut out every form of distraction because I'm about to show you a simple step by step. This is a system that is putting 400 to 1,500 ordinary people like you every single month. You will see it. You will see why this system is paying them that much, and you will see why they are getting consistent results. You can also do the same thing. Let's get straight to it. Now, imagine this. What if in the next 30 to 60 days, you find yourself making 350 to $1,000 every month in dollars deposited straight into your Nigerian bank account? I'm not even saying much figure. I did not say 2,000. I did not say $5,000. I did not say 3M. I did not say 2M. I'm just saying 350, like 500K, or it's like an extra side also, right? Or 400, like 600K, or 700, like close to a million, and it's being deposited to your DOM account in dollars, and you can withdraw it to your Nigerian bank account. What if that is what you start experiencing in the next 60 days? What will you start doing, and what would you stop doing? What would you stop? Will you stop overthinking? Will you stop brooding over problems, financial mess? Will you stop thinking about Nigeria? What would you start doing? Will you start investing in stock? Will you start a new business? Will you put that money into your business? Set up a business, or you want to live the big girl lifestyle? Everybody deserves it. Everybody deserves something good. Yeah. So maybe you just want to live the big girl, the big boy lifestyle, or you want to get a new system. You want to move into a comfortable apartment. Answer below. So yeah, comment your answer below. Put it in the comment section. All right, because the reason I'm asking you to do this is because this is what is going to happen next. It's going to happen, and when it happens, you will come back to this webinar and be like, and this guy said this to me. He said it, and I'm experiencing it. So now, look, some of you might be thinking, I've been hearing a lot about this skill. I've been hearing a lot about all opportunities. Zion, how are you sure this is going to work for me? Yeah, that's a very valid question. Now, look at Rachel here. After earning like $1,100 from this contract, this company she was like, another bonus. So I don't even know. And then this company was paying her like 200, 200, this like profit share, 200, 250 every month. And then I was like, is it from that same story? And she was like, yes, it's from the same story. I was like, wow. So after she has earned $1,100 of the contract, company was paying her like 200, 300 every month, consistently like that. And then I was like, okay, I put it on myself and I was like, if I tell you guys the amount of money that this guy has made from this particular story, you guys don't believe it. And she's just 20 years old. This girl in her early 20s. And then she corrected me, she said early 20s kid. I am 18. Oh. So I was like, for real. She said yes, that she's 18. She's not old like that. So yes, even after earning $1,100 from this contract, she was still making more passive. So maybe you're just starting life out. I mean, you don't know anything, you're just in the basic stage of your life. This thing can actually work for you. And then I asked her, what are you going to do with this? I said, I'm just buying fancy things and saving and eating. Interesting. And I want to invest soon with the savings. The way to make a rich one amount first. Then I want to buy land from here. And she's actually funding a japa from this old skill stuff. This is how big, I mean, an 18 years old girl. She's just logged in into the opportunity and she's getting good results for herself. So yeah, and of course, this was 2025. So she has grown now. She's now a big madam now. And recently, she won a contest on one of the biggest companies we actually work with. And see her name here, Rachel. And this is how much they paid her for that contest. About $5,000 for that contest. She was just crying. I was like, Rachel, you don't blow. Yeah, I hope your woman and your dad didn't know. She was like, I won a contest somehow. And then I was like, big congratulations. So she won the contest with the biggest company we work with. This company is in USA. They are linked with a company in India. And she was paid about 7.5 million. Yeah, so maybe you're just starting out and you're looking like, what do I even know? I don't know anything. I'm just finishing work. I don't know. I'm just in the basic stage of my life. I'm just wondering, like, what do I know? Will this kid work for me? Yes, it's work for you. Or you're a stay-at-home mom and you have kids. This is Mrs. Oyinade here. She has 2 kids, and then she was paid. In fact, initially when she came to my DM, she was like, this thing, supplying written content, it's not for me. No, I cannot do this thing. Oh. And then after like 3 weeks, I just told her, you know what, just try at first. Follow the strategies in the training. After like 3 weeks, she got her first exclusive contract. Then she got another contract, and then our results were just coming. The first company from a big company, the second one was from a small company, anyways. And then the results were just coming, and now she has grown, and even the fact that she's busy, she's getting good results for herself. See it here. That's why I said you set your phone to your video quality to 720p. See it here. She was paid $1,133. She said God has done it. It came late yesterday, and that's like 1.5 M. Yeah, for a stay-at-home mom. Yeah, as we go on in this training, I'm going to show you the strategy that busy people are still using to make good results, still getting other writers right for them. They manage the writer and they still make good money. I'm still going to share that strategy as we go. So yeah, maybe you are a stay-at-home mom, you have busy schedule, you have kids. This opportunity can work for you, or maybe you don't even have any experience at all. I met Samuel as a POS agent at Ikeja bus stop. It was the time to do something big for himself. No lies, actually. The guy had that drive, and then he had that determination to change the situation. He barely finished ND and had no writing experience whatsoever. But with my teachings, he's a solid writer now and he's averaging over $500. That's like 750K, supplying written content to foreign companies every month. Here's one of his pictures, and he was like, my bro, thank you so much for your mentorship. Sometimes I don't believe it, but when the paychecks drop, I am like, it is me, Samuel, POS guy, bro. So story writing for foreign companies, foreign platforms can change my life, eh? Unbelievable, still feels like a dream. Yeah, and I was like, it's actually a dream. Wake up. So this is about $278 I was paid. A company in Singapore, yeah, in Singapore actually paid in this amount. So yeah, maybe you're starting with no experience whatsoever. I am optimistic. This skill will work for you. So now, can you see how having a stable source of income can easily put you ahead of everyone in this economy? Imagine you're like Samuel, $278, almost 400K, right? Or you're like Rachel, Rachel is big, like 5,000. No, that one is too big. Let's just say you're just getting like 400, 500, 600, $700. That's what you're getting. I'm not even mentioning. I'm not comparing to Rachel or saying it's that you are getting 1.5 million. I'm just starting with the basics. fund, but that's what you're getting. Do you know how to put you ahead? How to put you ahead of everyone in this economy? It's like an extra side, extra 500K coming into your account. So, and what it can help you achieve, the big things can help you achieve this year. You just imagine it. So, if you want result like this for yourself, put it in the comment section. I want this video. Yeah, let's go. So, put it in the comment section. Yeah, I love this energy. I love this energy. I mean, say it with your full chest. I want it, and I'm going to get it. So, put it in the comment section. I want it. All right. So, what will this practical class cover? Number one, what does supplying written content foreign companies entails? What does it entail? Do these companies really pay Nigerians and Africans at large? Yeah. What do they pay for exactly? Do they really pay Africans? Do they pay Nigerians? What do they pay for exactly? And how can I start getting paid also? Okay, so they are paying others. How can it work for me? We're in a digital age. Can ChatGPT help me write for these complaints? Yeah, maybe that's the question. What kind of written content do they really want? What kind of content do they? And what are the most profitable niches? Like, what kind of content do they want? And what are the niches that if I should put my head into, I can get good results? What if I'm too busy to write? Is there an hack around this? What if I don't have time to be sitting and be doing all of this typing? Is there an hack around it? What is the fastest route to earning 500 to $2,000 per month with this skill? How can I really start getting fast results? If those are the questions in your mind, this training is going to cover all of those things. Now, I must tell you this, that number one, this skill is not for lazy people. If you can dedicate 45 minutes to one, I mean, you can dedicate like 1 hour plus per day to learning and implementation, this opportunity is not for you. It is not 2 plus 2 like you think. It's not something you think you just sleep and wake up and money will disappear. So it requires time. So if you are lazy, some of you just have to be honest with yourself. This is opportunity. Or you have this poverty mindset. You've already decided that nothing can change your financial life. You feel that this is how it's going to be. Nobody around me is really doing that much. Nobody's buying this kind of car. Nobody's building this kind of house. Nobody's going outside the country. Everybody around me is just on this level. So that's how it's going to be for me. I am not really a motivational speaker. I'm not really an inspirational speaker. I'm not an inspirational speaker. I'm not a soothsayer. So I might not be the best person for you. So yeah, if you have that kind of mindset, you might want to leave this webinar right now. Or it's a negative mindset. You've had bad experiences before and you've let your broke friends convince you that nothing works. They told you that, oh, you tried this, and because of one bad experience, you think that nothing actually works. The only thing, the little that I'm not really an inspirational speaker. I'm really sorry. I'm not that kind of guy. So there is really no way I want to actually change your mindset in this webinar. So yeah, that's something that this might not be for you. I might actually want to give us space right now. So I only want serious people who are ready to follow simple instructions. These are the people I want in this opportunity. So you're wondering, okay, so who are you, Zion? And I mean, who are you and why should I listen to you? So after this webinar, you go to your browser, you just put who is Idowu-Agida Zion. You will see Google to give you enough information about me. Yeah, I have that much digital footprint. My footprint is everywhere, and then I am well known online. Yeah, so to tell you that Idowu-Agida Zion is a Nigeria-based, top-rated writer, online business coach, and content creator. He's known for educating others on creating passive income streams, specifically through writing for foreign companies. He's also noted as an automobile Nigerian business because I studied mechanical engineering before I moved to story for another day before I moved into this whole writing. But then, yeah, case I am a real person. You can verify me. You can go to Google. You can make a lot of findings about me. I'm a real person. In fact, the influencer that gave you my link because they verified me and they realized that this guy is solid. They came into the program, they got results and they realized that, oh, this program is actually really solid. And that's why they are pushing it to the audience. That's why they're talking about me on their page. That is how you saw the link to the page. You can go to my IG page. You see a lot of stuff about me. I am actually a real person. I'm way verified. So you can use that to confirm this process. So it's not like I just meeting one random person on WhatsApp. I have several social media accounts that you can actually use to check me out. So what does this skill entail? Let me break it down in simple terms and show you how you can start making money from it. So this skill basically involves supplying written content to foreign companies in Singapore, UK, US, India. And that's just written content. In this skill, you won't be writing for ordinary people. You'll be supplying written content, stories and articles especially to foreign companies, while they pay you in dollars every month. Yeah, so this is what this skill really entails. Now, these foreign companies, you don't need to brood over it too much. Like I cannot write that. I will still show you several strategies that people that cannot even write jack shit. Sorry, people that cannot write anything, but the strategy that is and they're getting results with it. Now, these foreign people to write for them because they don't have the luxury of time to write these stories themselves. They don't have that luxury of that amount of time. They are big companies. You are still going to see they are big companies that they don't have that luxury of time to write the stories. They don't want to hire full-time staffs. Because if you hire full-time staff, you need HR, you need management, you need office space, you need database, a lot of things when you have a staff. So they just want people that work with them part-time. Most of the owners of these companies are big CEOs and MDs who don't have the writing skill to do this job. Yeah. The fact that somebody owns the company doesn't mean they have the idea to actually do that stuff. I can decide to own a farm, a poultry, piggery, and fishery farm today. It doesn't. I don't have any experience with it. I will just employ you that I know that you are fast in it, and then I will employ you, and that's it. You manage it for me, and you pay me. So most of these owners, they are big people. They don't have experience job themselves, and that is why they can do the job for them. Now, this is where you and I come in. This is where they need us. These foreign companies are always willing to give you contracts, so you keep supplying them with the content, and every month they pay you monthly. Yeah, they are always willing. Let me show you. Let me show you. Let me show you something. So if you go to your browser right now and put Google and just put how many people read on Wattpad, like how many people read, Wattpad is like one of the least platform that we actually work with. But this is I'm going somewhere. This is the picture I'm trying to paint to you. It says Wattpad has approximately 90 million monthly active users, making it a massive global community of readers and writers. The platform is heavily used by Gen Z and millennials, who make up roughly 80 to 90% of the audience. Now, with 70% of users being female. Now, they have 90 million monthly users. So, if you tell the default Nigerian, an average Nigerian that 90 million users are using this platform to read what? To read stories, they can't really picture it. And most people don't get it. Most Nigerians don't get that. Why would 90 million people be reading story on a platform, reading? And that's because in this part of the world, we don't value intellectual properties, and it's fine. We don't just value it. If it is not skit, if it's not comedy, if it is not noise, if it's not portable bass, kataife, if it is, we don't, those, that's our own entertainment. So that software entertainment of you just sitting down, reading and consuming information, intellectual properties, it's not something that we do. And people in other foreign countries, they actually do it, and they pay heavily for it. In our own Google here, you can just browse anything and you will see correct, not correct. Thank God for AI now that even helps us verify things. But back then, anything, everybody can just paste anything on Google, hook, line, and seek, and everybody just swallow it. If it is true, it's not true. But outside the country, people value intellectual properties. People value soft entertainment, not noise. And that's why people read, like they read stories. It is something they do. If 90 million people are patronizing a platform, you have to know something that it is something they derive joy in. If they don't derive joy, that number is just too much. So the point here is that these companies, some of these companies, they have over what is like the list. Some of these companies they have over 100 million users. So if they have 100 million active users and their subscribers, they pay to read stories on their platform. So the question is, you have over 100 million users. How do you satisfy them? How do you ensure that they always see content to actually read? Let me show you another of these platforms I'm actually talking about. Go to your browser and put Mega Novel. Now, if you go to Mega Novel is Mega then Novel. There is this particular story here. This story is, look at it, see the number of views here, 11.7 million views and understated dominance. That means 11.7 million persons have actually read this story. So it put the picture in your head that the people reading these stories are not Nigerians, they're not Africans. It's not something great, but they are foreigners that actually value stuff like this. They value stories like this, and that's why over 11 million people. I'm trying to imagine in my head the things that can have 11 million views in this Nigeria. Maybe skits or comedy, but stories. No, it's not something we value. So if you go to their platform, you are going to see a lot, and a lot of stories. The point I'm trying to just picture here is that these companies have audience, they have people that engage in their stories, they have people that read their stories. So see this one, Arise from Prison. If you read, there are so many, let's say you watch films like Squid Game, Money Heist, Prison Break, Vampire Diaries, Legacies. You can just add your own spice to it, develop your own story, and come up with on these platforms, and they will give you a contract. They have that database of people that are interested in this kind of stuff, right? Of course, like I said, they are not Nigerians. And that company here is Starry. Another company we work with is Starry. So Stary. This is some of my previous job with them. This is some of my own work with them. You can see my profile here, Alexander Z, one of my work here. So you can just come here to this. They are also a very, very big platform. So let's go back to our slide. I want to show us something quickly. So you might think people go to these platforms to read stories for free. No, it's not for free. People actually pay, and they pay well for it. Like, see, a one-time offer they were giving me to read story on one of their platforms, and they asked me to pay 15,000 per week just to read story. That means I'm going to be paying 60,000 per month just to read story. Now, just put it here. Try to imagine a company charging Nigeria 60,000 to read stories per month. Imagine that company, they will go bankrupt because nobody's going to patronize them. It's not just something with value in this part of the world. But if any company that can even charge you $40 subscription conveniently every month, and it's a one-time offer, you can see the time frame. That means if you sleep on it, it is gone. You are going to pay more the next time. Any company that can charge you that much, you know that company is big. They are big. They already have people. They have people that are swimming on the platform that are ready to pay that amount of money. See another company. These ones are charging 300K annual subscription, one-time offer, just to read stories on their platform. So you actually know that. Imagine if a company has over they have over 10 million users, and then they are charging each person like $40 just to read stories. That means they are making like 40 million just on one single story. If that 10 million are they're just charging this person $40, that is the amount of money that this company is actually making. So they will not struggle to pay you your own 1,000, $2,000 because the amount of money they are generating is big. Some of them have over 90 million users. So how do they even impress 90 million people? Because stories are things that people just consume for fun, just swallow for fun. It's not something that somebody now sit down with. People, I can read 2 stories in a day, I can sit down and consume stories. So they need multiple stories. That's why they will always look for hands. Once you go to their platform and want to apply for contract, they will always be willing to offer you because this is their business. This is their own source of income. They have people they must impress. If there are no new stories on their site, people are not going to slot in their card and subscribe. The company is going to lose. That's why the company will always be looking for more people to actually write for them because it is business. More stories, more money. More stories, more money. More stories, more people, more subscribers, and more money for them. So this means the more they pay you to write for them, the more they can also earn from these stories. So I mean, a story of a platform of 10 million users, $40 per person, that's over 40 million. So if they are now to pay you your own 3 million or 4 million for a contract, they can never struggle because they are making way more than that. They have people that value this stuff. So if there are 200 stories on the site, why can't they make 1K or 2K stories? More stories, more money. Everybody goes home satisfied. Now, the reason why I took my time to actually explain where this income is coming from for this company and the concept of this thing so that you can understand that it is plenty from where it is coming from. These companies are big and they will always be looking for people to write for them. They will always be looking for people to supply them with content because if there are no new stories on their platform, they will be subscribers. They will be losing money. People will not pay. So if you apply to them in the way I'm going to show you, they will definitely give you a contract. A contract is a binding agreement between you and a foreign company that as long as you keep supplying them written content for a duration of time, as long as you are Zion, as long as you're working for us from January to March, supplying us written content from January to March, they will give you the number of maybe chapters they want, 5 chapters or 10 chapters. As long as you're doing that, they will repay you a particular amount of money. If you fulfill your part, we fulfill our part. As long as you keep supplying them written content, they will keep paying you monthly. That's the contract. And you can get more than one contract. Imagine getting multiple contracts, especially with the fact that there are about 17 of these companies I'm still going to show you. I've shown us Starry, I've shown us Mega Movie. There are still several of them. So imagine you have a contract with a contract with contract, a contract with company A, a contract with company B, a contract with company C. That's a lot of money. That means you'll be paid thousands of dollars monthly. Now, in case you have these questions, can I actually make fast money online? Yes, but most of you are doing it the wrong way, or should I say, most of you have the wrong mindset towards it. When people think that fast or easy money online, they actually think that they'll just come in and because they've invested 20K or 30K, they feel that the next thing they're supposed to be doing is to cash out 300K, 500K, or they just feel like, oh, I mean, if I start today, in the next 1 month, I should be like Rachel that got $5,000. No, it's not possible. So people used to have like the wrong mindset. But is it possible that you actually make money if you are doing the right thing? If you are doing the right thing, yes, it's very, very possible. You can scale up things in no time if you actually have access to the right thing. So do you need laptop to win with this skill? No, you don't need a laptop. No necessarily. Your smartphone is actually fine. Is this business a referral business? No, you don't recruit anybody. You don't sell to your friends and family. No, there's nothing that concerns you. Your own business is to supply these companies that are looking for content. That is their own survival mode. Content. The whole business is supply them with content. What if I have no writing experience? AI can assist your writing, or you use pro writers. Some stay at home moms, that is the strategy they actually use. And pro writers are detailed in the training. And with a pro writer, you can still go with 60 to 65% of your paycheck. Now, a single contract is worth over $1,100, $1,100, which is like 1.6 cents. Following my template and strategies, a lot of my students are earning 6 to 7 figures monthly, supplying with content to these companies. A lot of them. Look at Deborah here. She's a 20 years old medical student. She's receiving multiple paychecks. See, new reading. This is from Singapore, 264, from that same company in Singapore, 417, from that same company, 157. This is from another company again. This one is an American company. And then she received about, this is a DOM account, a domicile account. This is dollars, USD 532. This is I said you should put your screen resolution at 720p. I mean, your video quality at 720p. This is $522. That's the amount she received for working with this company. So she was like, I could like I promised to be updating you quarterly. Here's the journey of the first 3 months. Here's the journey of the first 3 months from this particular company. This company especially still waiting for April. She's still waiting for me. And she was like, thank you so much for your guidance and support. Multiple paychecks, just following the system. Or look at thank God here. This is about $278 in this dashboard. Welcome, thank God. And it was like, I bless God for opening my steps to see your link on TikTok. A month before that time, I was about dropping out from it. Like the rest now history today, all thanks to this skill. So with this skill, he was able to get himself back in school, do something big for himself, fix it. Now he's a boss on his own, anyways. He's a boss, he's the one fixing his. I think he's doing his master's or something now. So yeah, the first thing about all this stuff is that poverty is actually a very bad thing. Poverty has a way of making you feel like you can never achieve much. If somebody had told someone like Tengo that one day you do your masters when he was struggling with dropping out, then you'll be like, no, it's not possible. How? I've never finished my BSc. admission that people are struggling to get. Me, I have one. I'm about to lose it. I say I'm going to do myself. It's not possible. But that's how poverty can ruin your mindset and think that nothing bright can come out of it. But no, it's a lie. If you have get access to the right opportunity, you can do things for yourself. And that's why I want to put it. I want you to put it in the comment section that I will never be poor. Say it with your full chest. Write it there. I will never be poor. My whole story will not be that of poverty. I will never be poor. All right. Another person is Mrs. Grace. Yeah, put it in the comment section. Another person is Mrs. Grace, a mother of two. She got her first paycheck of $282 within 5 weeks plus of getting into the training. Is it $282? Hello, Grace. That's how much she paid. She was like, my boss, coach. I got my first paycheck from this company yesterday. I don't even know what to say or how to feel. Thanks to the writer you linked me to. I'm still expecting like $700. This is like the first payment. There are still subsequent payments. I'm still expecting like $700 in the coming month. Oh. My husband will be so proud of me when I show him this evening. God bless you and bless the day I saw your video on TikTok. This is from a stay-at-home mom. These are two kids on her profile picture. Yeah, and she's doing well with the skill. Oh, let's talk about Sandra. When I met Sandra, she was in a despicable state. Now in a despicable state, but with this skill, she's doing well for herself. This is like an extra profit share of $442. And she was like, my profit share be giving me goosebumps. Thank you so much. My finances has been inexplicable since I met you. So a lot of people have been using this system to get results and results over and over again. So you don't have 5 heads. There's no reason why your case will be different. So what exactly is companies? You can write history, mystery, thriller, romance, sci-fi, war, crime fiction. You watch Vampire Diaries, Legacy, Squid Game, Money Heist. You can add your spice. They are popular films. You can add your own spice to it. Those platforms like Mega Novel apply for contracts. They are always looking for content. That is their own soap. That's their own soap. That's the only thing that they are always looking for. So you can go there and apply. There are servers, so you can even study what is working on their platform and go there and actually develop your own and write a contract for them. So how will you write for them? Number one, you can write by yourself. After I teach you how to write for this competition, I studied mechanical engineering in Futa and I learned the writing skills. Story for another day though. But then it is actually possible. And I've taught a lot of people. So you can actually learn it. If you're willing, you can learn it. And you'll be fast and you'll be sure, you'll be confident that it is actually learnable. Yeah, nobody brings this thing for them. Number two, by outsourcing. Use pro writers. I'll give you access to pro writers and you'll still go meet 60 to 65% of your paycheck. Guaranteed. Or use AI. ChatGPT can also assist your writing. Now, let me show you how this works. Because like I said, this is going to be a practical trade. So let me actually show you how this works. Look at this ChatGPT AI ghostwriter prompt and guide. Now we're going to be using ChatGPT to actually practicalize some things. Now, please read this to the end. First of all, find the AI prompts below. These are story ideas that have won contracts in writing platforms. Here are the story ideas. Insert at least 3 contract winning story ideas. Now the instruction is analyze the story idea and give me 5 story ideas that are equally or better, more interesting with potential. So what I want to do basically is that these are story ideas that has been working, being given many. I want to give ChatGPT story ideas that have been giving many people contracts again and again. Story ideas, and then I want to decide this story ideas. I want it to familiarize itself with what is actually working on this platform. Then I will now tell it to give me 5 story ideas that are similar or equally better to those ones. So I'm helping. AI is garbage in, garbage out. The more you use your AI, the more it gets better. So I'm basically teaching it how to know this is the standard of what these platforms wants. So once it knows it, then I will now tell it to give me something similar to actually use to go and apply for a contract. So let's see it together. So these are the story ideas that we're going to be copying. Let me copy this instruction, this number one instruction, and I'm going to paste it on ChatGPT. So I've pasted instructions. These are the story ideas. Now I need to insert at least 3 contract winning story ideas. So I'm going to go to where my story ideas are and then insert them. So see this document here. We have many story ideas in this document. I'm just going to copy like 3 of them so that I can see this is a story idea. There are several of them. I'm just going to copy 3 of them and then put it on ChatGPT so it can familiarize itself with what I actually want. Let's copy story idea 1 and then paste it in that box. On ChatGPT, you just paste the story idea, then you copy story idea 2, another story idea, and paste it there also. Story idea number 2 and paste it there. So I've pasted story idea number 2. Now it should mean one more story idea number 3. So now I'm copying the third story idea. Yeah, I'll just copy Control C and then I'll go and paste it on ChatGPT. So now I have all of my story idea. Now the next instruction is to tell ChatGPT to analyze the story ideas and give me story ideas that are equally or better, more interesting with potential for more plot twists. Now let's see what it's going to give me. Press enter. So basically, I'm trying to teach the AI the quality of what I actually want, the standard of what I want, and that's it. And now I'm showing it that okay, these are story ideas that are working, these ones are working. Now Give me something similar. Give me something similar. See, these ideas you shared all follow a very specific winning formula: emotional justice, a painful mid bond, social pressure, a mystery or hidden truth, a second male lead or rival, strong twist that flip the reader's expectation. So instead of just giving random ideas, I will build five stronger contract winning concepts that push those same elements further with deeper twist and more tension. Now you see that it's making sense, right? That is exactly what I want. See number one, the Luna they buried is back. She was declared dead, but she was actually in prison. On the night of a brutal attack, Afakil's mate, Elena, is believed to have died saving the park. He mourns her for 4 years and eventually accepts a new mate, a quiet cousin, Mira. But during Mira's lunar ceremony, Elena walks back into the park alive. Interesting, right? See the twist. See the twist. Why the story wins. The others rejected another story here, rejected by the Alpha, claimed by his Alpha King. I mean, this is another story here. The Alpha's daughter who had no wolf. Several story here. She was his mate, but also his target. Another story. Now let's see the last one. The mate bond that was stolen. So this is a strategy you can always use. You can easily copy the blog, the synopsis of different stories, put it on ChatGPT, let ChatGPT know the standard of what is working on this platform, and ask it to develop something similar or better. So let's go back to the next instruction. Our next instruction says our next instruction says for story idea one you're giving me above, write a plot outline following the following guidelines. Write in simple English. Your plot outline should have lots of believable twists. Your character should be likable, strong male lead, weak female lead. Then I'm just going to copy all of the instructions. I'm just going to copy all of the instructions. That's it. Just copy like this. Yeah. Control C, and then go and paste it on my ChatGPT. So now, basically, I'm giving it further instruction to act- I'm giving it further instructions to actually develop the story idea into a plot outline. Because if you're applying for contract, these platforms they are going to ask you to submit an outline. An outline is like a summary of your whole story, like the summary of your whole story, and that's it. That's why I want to now give me like an outline. So what I did next was to paste the instruction on ChatGPT. Yeah, the instruction I just copied. For story idea one, you give me above, write a plot outline following the following guidelines. What I wanted to do now is that for that story idea number, I wanted to expand it. Give me an outline. An outline is like the summary of your whole story. The summary of your whole story. Yeah. It is something these companies used to request for when you apply for contracts. They want to see the summary of your story, and that's what an outline is. So for story idea number one, giving me write a plot outline following the following guidelines. Write in simple English. Your plot outline should have a lot of believable twists. Your character should be likable, strong male lead, weak female lead. Then write an emotional roller coaster. Make see the story idea. See all of the analysis I want it to actually give me. Yeah, this is it for story idea number one. So these are the instructions. Then I pressed enter, and then it gave me results. And now this is it. All right. This idea is strong, but to make it contract winning, we need to tighten the emotional tension and make sure the twist feel natural, not forced. Then see the story idea. It expanded the story idea. Now I have a detailed outline I can copy and use to apply for contracts. Now, story idea. This is story idea. A Luna believed dead returns during a mate's new bonding ceremony, exposing betrayal, hidden captivity, and a mate bond that was never truly broken, forcing everyone to question who truly belongs to the alpha. This is the title. This is the genre. Everything I requested for. This is the troop. This is the team. This is the settings. This is the blog. Of course, in a digital age, things will become faster. You can get results faster. These are the characters. These are the characters of the story. And they are the definition of the characters: the male lead, the female lead, the beta. Then this is the exposition. These are the things that these companies actually want. The exposition, that's like this the beginning of the story, the inciting incidents, the rising action. These are things I can just copy, edit, and use to actually apply for contracts. All right. So we already have our outline now. What we actually need. ChatGPT develop the story idea. Now we have our outline. Now let's go back to the next instruction. Instruction number three says expand on the plot outline using the guidelines above and give more believable plot twists. So I want to expand the plot outline. I want to expand it, make it more solid, and add more plot twists. And that's what I'm just going to do now. So I'll paste my instruction, I'll press enter. Right, loading. Good. This is the right move. The original outline is strong, but to actually win contracts, it needs tighter emotional beats, more layered twists, and sharper cause and effects. Now, see the story idea now. It's now compounded, it is expanded. And this is it. See the title, see the genre, the troop, the theme, the settings, everything I need. Now it is look. I mean, assuming we have time, we're going to read this whole story idea, and we're going to be doing the own analysis. But we don't have that much time on eyes. But I believe you guys get what I'm actually saying. You get the idea. This is inciting incident, fast and action. These are all the details I actually need to copy and use to apply for contract. Now let me show you one interesting part, and that's one interesting thing. It's chat ChatGPT. It's still loading, still giving me the different phases of the story, how the whole story is going to go down, and every information needed in the story. Okay, I think it's done now. Now see something here. It says if you want, I can break it into 30 to 50 fast-paced chapters with cliffhangers. That means if I now want to turn it into, I want to write the chapters of the story, I can just go on with these instructions and say you should give me the chapters of the story. And that's it. I'll just say, yeah, go on. And then I'll get the chapters of the story. That way, I already have something solid that I can use to apply for contract. So whatever story idea you're actually working on, these are things you two can also work around yourself. Now, see the other instruction here. And it says these platforms don't want you submitting raw AI generated work, raw AI generated content. So after you're done with the theory above, take the content you get, go to Chat 0GBT, paste it there, see the AI content there, and paraphrase it. There are other paraphrasing tools that are detailed in the training that you get access to. So you can paraphrase it so that it's not look like raw AI content. Yeah, then you already have the plot outline, you can follow that same format and get the chapters of your story. So this is how ChatGPT can actually assist you. So now let's go back to our our slide. Now, before you can succeed with this skill, you need to understand some things. And this is why I need you to pay attention. Number one is that this is a skill, not a shortcut. You cannot write one short story and expect money immediately. It takes effort. But one thing I can assure you is that the effort will be worth it by the time the dollar start rolling. Thanks to the exchange rate. If you are receiving like $500 today, that's like about 750K, almost a million. That's it. So if you are receiving like 400, that's almost like $400. That's almost like 600K. So the effort will always be worth it. But you need to also understand that it is a skill. It is not a shortcut. Number two, the companies you apply, it is a skill in the sense that effort is required for you to get results. Now, the companies you apply to can make or break you. All companies pay in dollars, but some give you more money than others. So your best bet is to work and only sign with companies that pay you this expressly without a portfolio. Yeah. So this is also very important. It's not all companies that you can sign with as a newbie. So you need to watch out for companies that are solid and companies that will pay you well without a portfolio, even as a newbie. Companies that will pay you well, there are quite a number of them that can pay you well without a portfolio, and you get good money for the contracts. Now, truth is that quality and consistency win. Multiple stories, multiple applications per story wins. I mean, multiple stories and multiple applications. I always advise my students, I always tell my students, always cover your options, apply to as many sites as possible. Because you can't say for sure which of them will offer you an exclusive contract. And you need to wait for their response and only sign with the company that will pay you more. So once you have a story, apply to as many platforms, I mean as many companies as possible, and wait for their response. The ones that will pay you the most, those that look at their conditions for their payment. The ones that will pay you the most, those are the people you should sign with, those are the companies you should sign with. Now, with multiple stories, you can earn $200 from company A, $300 from company B, $400 from company C. Accumulating it, that's like $1,000. And this is one truth that most people don't actually know. Most people that you see that are making good money with this skill, it is accumulated money. Yeah, some of us are big on some platforms, on some companies, and then some persons, it is just the 200 from this company, 300 from this company. And that's why I always recommend multiple stories, multiple applications. There's no way you try this strategy and it's not work for you. In the long run, when this company pays this company and you add your money together, it will always be worth it. Now, truth number four, these companies will verify your identity before they can sign with you. Because they are multinational companies, you need to show them your NIS slip or any other means of verification to actually sign them. They will actually verify your identity. So with your NIS slip or a means of identification, that is only when you will be able to sign a contract with them. So yeah, that's another thing. I think that's it's fair enough for anyone to actually achieve a big company. So you need to verify who they are paying. Now, I'm about to review three very simple steps to making $400 to $1,500 monthly with this skill, which will transform your life. Just three steps. Now, are you ready to know these three secrets? And are you ready to do what it takes to build $400 to $1,500 monthly online business? Are you ready? If you are ready, comment yes. Yeah. If you're ready, comment yes in the comment section and let's get into it. All right. I like that. Now, step one is that browse through the website of foreign multinational companies. Browse through their website. I've mentioned quite a number of them. Mega Novo, Starry. Find the one that suits your schedule. There are many of these companies can find on Google. Several ones. They are always looking for people that will write for them because their website needs stories to survive. I've already established that. Some of them have over 90 million users, monthly users. So they need stories to survive. It's like their fuel. It's just like your generator needs fuel. Without fuel, your generator is useless. This side too, without new stories, these sites are actually useless. And they actually have a lot of money to pay, a lot of money. An example is Megan Noble, amidst many others. Now, these writing jobs can be on various topics like mafia, to romance, to history, to sports. Because you don't know anything about these topics, and we show you how to get story ideas. I can show you how to get story ideas that you can simply edit and use, or you just get others to write for you. And of course, you share the money, but you still go with 60 to 65% if you follow my strategy. Now, step two, apply to write for them. Go to their site, create an account, and apply to write for them. After locating the site, you have to apply for the contract in a way that will make them approve your application and give you exclusive license. Exclusive license is very important if you are starting as a newbie to actually write for them. So yeah, once you have the license, you apply to them, apply for the contract. Once you have the license to write for them, yes, then you can go with contracts. Now, after doing this for 3 years, I've developed a proven format to use when applying for this contract that makes them accept my students and me very fast. Very fast. There's a proven. Now, step three is that get the writing job done, submit and get paid monthly. Like I said at the beginning of the webinar, the contract might state if you are supplying us 10 chapters this month to pay you 200. If you are supplying 15 chapters to pay you 250, that's the contract. You do your part, they do their part. After getting the contract, I will show you how to write exactly what these companies want. If you are too busy to write, I will show you how to get pro writers who write for you. Fine, if you are using a pro writer, you're not going with all your money, but you still go with 60 to 65%. Yeah, the biggest share every month. Right. So how do you receive your payments? You are wondering. These companies they pay in dollars. So I'll be assisting you with how to open a verified domicile account for your payments and then withdraw to your local bank account. I'm going to show you how to open those accounts and then withdraw to your local bank. As much value in it. It is nothing compared to what I have in store for you. You might be able to apply a few things from what I mentioned, but it might not be sustainable. Have you not heard of people who attempted writing and eventually gave up, all because they thought they could do it all on their own? That happens when you don't have the right guidance and support system. And this is where I want you to actually pay attention. If I was to teach you everything I have learned from my failures to how I was finally able to understand what exactly works and start earning in a short time, we will not live here today because there is a lot of things I need to share. I do not want to take much of your time. It's just like someone approaching you and telling you that 45 minutes training is enough to start making $1,000 per month with this skill as a beginner. If you are smart and if you know what you are doing and you're ambitious, you will know that you need more knowledge and you need more training to actually get what exactly is working and get results. So you have two options. There's plan A, there's plan B. Now, plan A is plan A. Right now, you have two options. There's plan A, there's plan B. Plan A is you try to figure things out on your own. What you've learned so far. I've shown us that the opportunity ads for Mega Novu. Still, Mega Novu will still be looking for more people to actually work for them. Because we are not enough. They are even running ads on YouTube looking for more people to actually sign up with their platform. We are not, so even if you pack everybody in your community, they will not still be enough. The opportunity abounds for this company. This is what gives them, this is their fuel. They need more stories, they need more content. So you can try to figure out things on your own. I've shown you that the opportunity about, I've shown you that ChatGPT can assist you writing. I've mentioned list of names of these companies. You can go to Google, watch free videos. Maybe with time, you'll get it after a month of trial and error. Or maybe you will give up like most people. There's that option. Now, option B is that we do this together. I hold your hand and show you step by step how to actually win with this skill. I will show you what companies are presently recruiting you this. Companies that are hiring right now to recruit you this. I will show you how to supply them with the right content. I mean, companies that are hiring this 2026, recruiting you this in mass. I will show you how to supply them with the right content. How AI can assist your writing. How you can, or you can use pro writers and you still end up to 65 to 65, 60 to 65% of the paychecks. Then I will show you how to make at least 400 to 1,500 every month. We will do it hand in hand. I do my part, you do your part, and we'll get the results. I hand over my strategies to you and help you fast track your success instead of trial and error. Now, and that's why I'm introducing to you the Ghostwriting for Foreign Companies Masterclass. Now, this is a self-paced one-on-one training. It walks you through the basics of ghostwriting as a newbie to becoming a pro writer step by step. It is an easy to understand training as everything has been simplified for you to copy and edit and paste. While I was doing the old ChatGPT stuff, you didn't see me typing anything. I was just doing more of copying and paste. So with over 3 years of experience in the industry and having made over $20,000, way more than that, I present to you the secret hack my students and I have been using to print dollars consistently every month through this skill. Now, in the GMC training, in the GMC masterclass, you get direct access to proven templates. This is what works. Instead of you doing trial and error, this is what works. Focus on it, double down on it, and you get the result you want. Sorry. Yeah, this is what works. Focus on it, double down on it, and you get the result you want. This result, these ones are guaranteed. This proven template is guaranteed to help you land your first contract within the next 10 to 35 days of completing the training. So set your calendar, put it in your timer. The result must come. It will work. I'll also give you access to all the companies apps, software, and samples you need to start replicating the results you've seen so far. I'll give you access to all of these things. This is the same training all my successful students have been using to consistently bag writing gigs from foreign multinational companies. This same training. Now, see what has to say.
Hi everyone, my name is Uma Estefiro and I'm a student of the GMC Masterclass. I've been a student for roughly 1 year, and for someone that doesn't like English language, for someone that doesn't like writing, like I had no idea. I know, like I had no idea. I never liked English language, but this class has taught me how to write, not just write, like write effortlessly and even secure contracts and earn money in dollars. Do you know what that means in this current economy in Nigeria? Like that's tea. I'm grateful for Mr. Zion. He's pushed me. He has motivated me. He's everything, and I'm grateful for the fact that I even randomly saw his advert on Instagram, and I was like, oh, I'm just gonna give this a shot. And that's for real. That's like the best decision I've made in like a long time. And I am grateful the fact that I'm able to sort out my bills, get paid monthly. That's everything. That's everything. I am super grateful.
Another student of mine that has been getting consistent results is Edna Thompson. See what she has to say about this training program.
Hi everyone, my name is Edna, and I want to say a very big thank you for the course. It has really been helpful to me. I got it last year on TikTok from Coach Zion, and it has also been a very big assistance to me, helping me out with the questions and the things I find difficult to understand. So far, I've gotten about 5 contracts and still counting. I've made thousands of dollars from it. I've been able to pay my bills, sort myself out in school and the rest. And I would like to say that this course is really a life changer.
Not one of those trainings filled with spurious, bogus content that you don't need. This is straightforward. It is not a course, it is a training guide, and it is that straightforward. Easy to understand. If you're committing 2 hours to this training per day, you can complete the training within 2 to 4 days. The training is self-paced. So what will you be getting in this training? Number one, you will get number one will teach you the fundamentals of writing. So you have zero writing experience, no problem. In this, you will master the basics of writing, avoid rookie errors, and start writing exactly what foreign companies are wanting for. You also learn about free apps that make your writing 10 times easier and faster. You begin to write like a pro, even if you've never written in a single page before. Now, let me show you something. Edna got into training like, and after like 3 weeks, she secured an exclusive contract with one company. So it's a small company actually. And then I asked her, I was like, have you been writing? See our conversation. I was like, have you been writing before? Now she said, no, I learned how to write through this training. I was like, wow, big congratulations, well done, thank you. Not long after that time, she came to my DM and she was like, good day, boss. Another exclusive contract. See it here, exclusive contract. So I have shown a lot of people this strategy, what actually works and what they need to focus on to actually become pro writer. So yes, you too can also do it and get contract again and again. What else will the GMC Masterclass teach you? In Module 2, you're going to get access to the story writing app. This is where the big box rolling. You uncover ready-made story ideas, hot selling genres that are getting people results, and plug and pay templates that top writers are using to make good money for themselves. Now you have contracts lined up with irresistible page turning stories. Foreign companies can't resist. Yeah. Now let me give you. I mean, for a short, this actually works. Take for example, Peace. When Peace got into training, I think it was after like 4 weeks or so, 3 weeks or so, that she secured a contract, and she secured the contract with one of the biggest company that we work with. This company is their mother is the mother company of the company we actually work with. Their name is ByteDance. And then see it here, they offer that exclusive, see at the top, exclusive contract agreement, exclusive C agreement, exclusive contract agreement. I was like, wow, big congratulations. And then she showed me another one, another exclusive contract again from that same company. That is 2 contracts. So if you have access to this story writing app, you can understand the strategy that works and implement it and start getting good results for yourself. Now, in module 3, you have access to verified companies that pay in dollars. Why are you wasting time on applying for low paying companies? I will hand you 18 legit companies that pay in dollars, plus direct access to acquisition editors. Because acquisition editors, they will respond to your work faster. They will review your work faster, and you can know what is working with each platform. This way, you don't need hiring now, and you get paid in dollars fast. Now, see what Inubion Peter has to say. He received about $372 in his GHP Readiness account. And then it's like, this company paid me again. Thank you for your reviews and insights. This is the fact that they keep paying me every month since I signed with them. For someone who once had a job whose income only comes 5 times a year, this is a big win and I'm grateful. When I now think of the fact that there are still 12 other platforms in the training that I have not tried out at all, beautiful days ahead. I mean, he only tried out about 3 or 4 companies and he was already getting results. He was already getting like close to $400. And I was like, when I now think of the fact that there are still some 12 companies that I have not even opened, tried at all, beautiful days ahead. Now, mode 4, you're wondering, why am I showing you all of this? Why am I giving you all of this? I'm giving you all of this because I also want you to get results. I want to teach you this thing and I want you to get the result and I want you to know it. And then when you now show me your result, I'll be able to beat my chest and say, I, Zion, I'm the one. This is Deborah, this Grace, this Sandra, this Peter. I am the one that taught her this skill. It is my work. I taught her, I showed her what is working, and that is why she's getting results. I want to be proud of it. And that's why I'm giving you everything you need to actually get these results. I'm giving you what I give my students that can get these results. Now, in Module 4, you're going to get access to AI and outsourcing secrets. Stop wasting weeks writing. Learn how to use ChatGPT to pump out outlines and chapters in minutes, and discover outsourcing hacks that let you earn even while others do the writing for you. This way, you can multiply your contracts and double, triple your income without burning out. You can easily use ChatGPT or outsourcing. You use other writers, and you can be using the writer to write one job here, using another writer to write another contract entirely. Now, look at what Mr. Didn't say. She was paid $1,810. This is it. This is the transaction ID, and this is also GHP Awareness, one of the payment platform we actually use. And then she was like, this $1,800 is like 3 million. Yeah. She was like, my boss, Coach Zion, this company just paid me. To think I'm making this much just by using writers as explained in the training. When I look back at how I thought this skill won't work for me because I don't have the time to write or any writing experience, and I end this by just outsourcing. This is so mind blowing. Thank you so much for this training. All right. Now, in Module 6, you're going to have access to hacks and strategies to bag exclusive contracts. Your target is exclusive contracts. Why? Because they pay well. Most exclusive contracts 700 to 1,000, $1,250. Some companies pay 1,250. Like that buys that company, they pay $1,250 for one exclusive contract. So one-time payments are good. Exclusive long-term contracts are better. You learn the hidden mistakes stopping newbies from landing them. Why some people have tried and it's not working for them, you will know what they are doing wrong. And the hacks and strategies to make companies trust you for big deals. This way you can lock in steady monthly income instead of chasing one-time job. Look at Olivia here. She secured this contract from a company in Singapore, and she was like, I just got an exclusive contract for that same book I told you about. And you even said it. I am so overwhelmed. This is what I told her. She was tagging me to what I said about that particular. I told her that another company can offer you exclusive for it. And I told her that this is what you should do, this is what you should do. So what she said, they just gave me an exclusive contract. I am so happy. God is good. I just had to change the name. I had to change some things to work on some things. And that was it. And then she got the results. And I was like, congratulations. So yes, these acts and strategies, because I know what works, because I've been working in this company, because I have experience of what works in this company. If I tell you that this is what works and you follow it through, you will get the results. If your own job is to implement it, do it, do what I ask you to do it, put your mind to it and do it. You will get the results. Now, see this company, this is Peggy Gold, one of the editors of one of the companies we work with. See my name here, Idowu-Agida@gmail.com. And then she was like, oh, great, I would like to offer you an exclusive on the review process. This is an exclusive contract that this company actually offered me. This is. And then another contract again from Starry Writing, one of the companies that actually showed us. See my name here, Idowu-Agida Zion, exclusive contract, plus 8% revenue share. That's how much they were paying me for that contract. See the penny, Alexander Z. This is my work. So yeah, these strategies actually work. Now in Module 5, you get access to how to open dollar accounts. What is the point of any account withdrawals? Accounts like GPay and DOM accounts step by step. You will collect your dollars directly and withdraw it into your local bank account stress-free. In Module 7, I will show you how to design book covers like a pro. Cover sales stories, they are important. You will learn to design pro-level covers in Canva plus AI. There's how to extra income creating designs for that. So some of my students, they do Photoshop, they design graphics design, book covers, and they earn 2K, 3K, 5K from it every day by design for just using AI. So you get access to this also. This is another way of making low-key money that you can accumulate. Even if it's 5K, 7K, 5K, 7K, if you accumulate, it's going to be something for you. Then moderate article writing apps. Not everyone wants stories. So here's a backup cash machine. If you don't want to write stories, you will learn how to write news and opinion articles that get published fast and apply to 3 foreign platforms that pay. This is another quick way to earn weekly income while building your writing career. For story writing, most of the companies they pay per month, but for article writing, you can earn weekly. You can earn twice a month. Yeah, it's very possible. Now, after completing the training, you will get a verifiable certificate of completion. In this digital age, it's not just about learning; it's about having proof of your new profitable skill. A professional certificate to boost your credibility, especially when attracting higher paying clients or applying on global platforms like Upwork or LinkedIn. So you have a certificate to prove that yes, you've actually completed this training and you can use it to land other jobs. This way, you're not only equipped with a skill that can change your financial situation, you also have the evidence to back it up. Now, for people that are ready to get started tonight after this webinar, this is what I'm going to do for you. I'm going to give you contact of 10 pro writers. Yeah, you're going to have access to it. This way, you shortcut your way into the industry. Even if you're still learning, you can start landing jobs immediately using this connection. While you're still learning, you can start implementing. It is a pro writer that is doing the job for you. You have access to 2 of my support groups. This way, don't walk this journey alone. You get my step-by-step guidance, rub minds with industry experts, and tap into insider strategies that fast track your success. You also have access to my AI ghostwriter system, my custom ChatGPT ghostwriter, that copy and paste form that I was using to get results. This is like a 24/7 writing assistance. Now, but here's the catch. These bonuses are reserved for only the people who take fast action immediately after seeing this intro video. It's only for them. After that, they are gone for good. So yeah, it is for people that are ready to get started. Now, see what former has to say. She got into the training and she got an exclusive contract within 5 weeks of joining the academy. See, it's exclusive contract agreement. And she was like, Coach Zion, my contract is here and it is exclusive. I still can't believe my eyes. I started this journey 5 weeks ago and I was so scared before starting. I've been seeing your status for over 6 months, but I was skeptical because of my work schedule and whether I will get enough support because I'm a slow learner or if I will be left alone after getting the training. But your support and guidance are inexplicable, step by step, even late at night. You are still reviewing my story. This means a whole lot to me. Thank you so much, Zion. Now, when I tell you that I'll put in the effort because you must get results. You must show me your results. And I must be able to boast of the result that yes, I am the one that taught you this. So that's why I'll invest that much in you so that you can get that result. So yes, my guidance and mentorship actually work. And this opportunity is going to change your life. Some persons when they meet me, they always think that oh, it has always been a bed of roses. Yeah, usually when people see me outside, see me in the street, see me, they always think that's been a bed of roses. Like I just walk into this thing. This stuff just start working for me. No, it didn't start working for me. Things were that bad also for me. When this was when I finished from Federal University of Technology, Akure, I was frustrated. It was clear. I don't even need to explain it. This second picture here, some of you are laughing in the comment section. Don't laugh. My story is saying, don't worry, don't laugh. Don't you don't need to laugh. This second picture here, I was you would think I'm taking a selfie. No, I was not taking a selfie. I was trying to position my face to borrow a loan from another loan. If you've ever fallen into the trap of these loaners, you will know how crazy they are and how they can ruin your life. I did lots of MMM racks, Telegi, TSCFX. I was collecting money from people to help them invest, collecting money to help them invest, and then everything crashed. And these people started threatening me with calls with police that I should give them their money. So I was using one loaner to settle one loaner, and it became crisis. It became a mess. In fact, it was not only that I was badly suicidal thoughts. I used to dear Jesus that Jesus said, should they said you were coming back? Kukuma come back. Let the world end now. If the world end, the best people that are threatening me with police, threatening me that they come and carry me, threatening me with call. When we get to heaven, all of them guys, I didn't want to be threatening me with police when we get to heaven. So I was that frustrated. I just wanted things to end. But with this opportunity, things has actually changed drastically for me. I've traveled around the world, I've done things, big things for myself. I've gone on several vacations, and I've been earning buying things for myself, doing exploits, change my life. It is by my hand, by my own effort. And you can also do it. I have. If you say that you are at the lowest point of your life, I have been called the poverty capital. I have been tagged the poorest of the poor. I have lived a miserable life, and I changed my situation. Yeah, so you too, you can do it. You can become big. Nothing is stopping you. Who's going to stop you? If you decide that you're going to become a greater person today, who's going to stop you? You just log in and you do it again and again. You do it again. When I came to the island here, this was the apartment I was living. See my picture here. I don't even need to tell you this was the apartment. And if I tell you that I started from low, I know some of you are laughing. Don't worry. My story has changed. It is not the Zion of those 2022, 23, 23. Zion has actually changed. So that's if I tell you that this was the apartment I was staying, you'd be like, man, bro, what is this? But that's how bad things were. But then with this skill, I've been able to do two big things for myself. This is my apartment now. This is where I'm actually staying. This place I'm recording this webinar is my apartment. This is it. It is something that you two can also look in and change for yourself. So yes, this opportunity will work for you. I'm sure of that. I've replicated this result again and again. So don't worry, you don't have 10 minutes. Your case cannot be different. So here's everything you'll be getting when you join the Ghostwriting Masterclass. Fundamentals of writing, story writing apps, verified companies that pay, AI and outsourcing secrets, open dollar accounts, acts and strategies to back specific contracts, how to design book covers like a pro, article writing acts for those that want to go into article writing. Then for people that are getting started tonight, you get access to 10 pro writers. This way you can shortcut your way into the industry. 10 pro writers. Then you get access to my support and mentorship committee. Yeah, you have direct access to me. Then you get access to my ChatGPT AI ghostwriter. Now, look at what Anna has to say here. She said she received $648. That's about $700. These are Access Bank DOM account, USD 648. Yeah. And then she was like, hello, Coach Z. Officially, we are talking about millions now. Yeah, that is what I want to start hearing from you also. In some months from this time, some weeks, some months from this time. That's what I want to start telling you. Hello, Coach Zion. Officially, we are talking about millions now. Ghostwriting has been funding my bills and savings since last year. And I'm coming for talking about that. People can load me, blah, blah, blah. See, this company paid her. This is from another company in Singapore, about $140. And see, she's withdrawing her money. She's withdrawing her money. She's enjoying her life. And she said, I also got this from this company last week. And I was like, wow, this is mind blowing. Congratulations. So the cost of this training program, if I actually give you the worth of this training program is worth way over 200K. But me, I don't have time to be telling you this one is worth 50K, this one is worth 70K, this one is worth 100K. No, I'll just tell you it is worth way over 200K. Yeah, I know how this opportunity can change your life. But I am constrained by the influencer that gave you my link. Most of these influencers, when they get to my DM and they get to know about my academy, there is always this way that they constrain me that Zion, people from my page should not be charged more than 40,000. So that's why I see this price, the price of this training at 40,000 because you are coming from that influencer. That's it. I can't really charge you more than that money. If you're getting this opportunity from me, from my Twitter or IG page directly, you will not pay anything less than 70K. That's the honest truth. It's just as simple as that. Because I know how big and how massive and the tools you are going to have access to in this training. Yeah, I know how big it is and I know how it can change your life. I know, see lives of an see what they are making close to $1 million with this skill. So I know what it is. But because of these investors, I am constrained to this point, and that's what we're going to work with 40,000 naira. Now I'm going to be giving a special discount offer for like the first 20 people. The first 20 people that will be getting into this program, you can get into this program with a one-time payment of 26,999 naira. It's just for the first 20 people. So this is the account number to pay to. Yeah, that's it. We're about to come to the end of the whole training. So yes, this is the account to actually pay. So you can screenshot it and make payments into the account. Yeah, and that's that about. Now let me give you like a 30 days money guarantee. Yeah, 30 days money guarantee. Now, if you implement everything you learn in the GMC training masterclass, you follow all the steps, you put in the work, you apply to all the companies in the training, you implement everything, you apply to all the companies, and you don't see any result after 30 days, simply ask for your money back. Yeah, just come to me, give me my money back. I'll give you. Show me the proof of what you've done. I'll give you. That's how sure I am about the program. That is how sure I am about the program. If you implement everything, you put in the work, you apply to the companies that show you within 30 days. I mean, I did not see any results in 30 days. Ask for your money back. I'm going to give you your money. So you have nothing to lose. You are not risking. There's nothing like you are risking here. You're not risking anything. You have nothing to lose. So for international students, they send me a message. I'll show you how to get started with payments. You can please. Nobody needs to call me. Ah, nobody, please, that person is calling me, please. After the webinar, we can talk. Yeah, there's nobody needs to call me. Nobody needs to call me. So yes, I'm receiving a lot of messages. I think 5 slots are gone already. 6, 7, about 8 slots are gone. About 8 slots are gone actually. We are almost done with the webinar. About 8 slots are gone. I please nobody needs to call me, please. Nobody needs to call me. So right now we have just 10 slots. Yeah, 10 slots. So you can just take a screenshot, make payments, and then I'll give you further direction on how to go about the whole training, and now I'll teach you everything, how you get started with my mentorship and all. So I think about 13 slots. 13 slots are gone. 14, 15. Wow, that's it. I mean, I was actually thinking that. So I think there are about 5 slots left. I just have to mute my phone because there's a lot of notification coming in. There are about 5 slots left. So you have 2 options right now. You have 2 options right now. If you stayed here to this end, to this point, it's because you have a problem. Maybe you were once like me, you are in loan, you are battling loan house, you are battling inside but financial state is not, it's not like it, or you just want something more for yourself, you want to do something big for yourself. 2026 is your big year. So you have one option. The first option is that you do nothing. You keep waiting for your helper and hope your financial situation changes. That's one option. Option two is that you take action and watch your financial situation change in a shocking way within few weeks. That I can guarantee you. Now, whether you like it or not, 1 month will come and pass. But those who invest in their future now, they will be like Miss Owina, the person that received 1.5 M. They'll be like Rachel that's receiving 5,000. They'll be like Deborah. They will be like many of my students that are doing very, very more well with this skill. So yes, those are the 2 options you have. And I believe just this once, I believe you're going to make the best decision for yourself. So yeah, this is the account number to make payment to. This offer is just for the first 20 people, and it's just 26,000 naira. Once the first 20 people entered, once the slots are filled, I think there are just about 5 slots or so left. Once the slot are filled, the training goes back to the actual price, and that's 40,000 naira. And after tonight, what's going to happen is that all these fast action takers, three bonuses, you're not going to get access to it again. The pro writers, you're not going to get access to it again. That's it. It's only for this night. The support and mentorship community, one-on-one mentorship, it is gone after tonight. The ChatGPT ghostwriter to assist your writing, it is also gone after tonight. You're only going to have access to the GMC training. So yeah, take action and do something big for yourself. You say this year is going to be your big year. I can assure you that yes, I can show you how. And if you put in the work, you are going to get the results. So thank you for joining this class. If there are further questions, you can send me a message on WhatsApp and see you at the winning end. Yeah, see you at the winning end. See you at the winning end. Thank you.